Hi, we're here today. We're fitting a floor, and basically I'm going to show you now how to mark without using any tape measure or anything. Quite easy to do. Pencil technique. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose my board. Now I've picked a board out there straight away, and this board is the same pattern as that board. You can tell because of that knot there. So I'm not going to use that one. I'll use a different one. There we go. So now I'm going to decide where I'm going to put the board. I'll randomise where the ends of these joins fall. Completely random. I can see there's not one in line about there. Now the closest I go from one row to the next is the width of the board plus an inch or two. So say about where I've got the board there is fine anyway. So the way I do this, like I said, don't use any tape measure or anything. Where the door frames are, we're going underneath the door frames, so it doesn't need to be completely accurate around there because you're not going to see the cut edge of the board, but I don't want to go all the way back. So my way of doing it is to mark some reference points on the board and then do a dot to dot, mark them up and cut it. So here we go. So here, that's where I want the board. So around here, I'm going to mark the reference points as I said. So I've got one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. And I want to go underneath there, there, so underneath there, so there. And then back here, just a bit of a guesstimate. So from the edge of that, is there, so. But I want to go underneath that, so I'll make that 5mm more, which is roughly there. It's a bit difficult on this one, but I know that that's gone underneath. So I've got these marks, so I'll draw them across the board the further they are out. So there. So I can remember which line is what bit. So this line here that I drew is to go underneath there. So the distance there is that way. So then I come to the edge of the board there, and that there will go underneath there. So just a series of dot to dots, that's all it is. So then I've marked a line there, so I'm going short on the edge of the board there, short of that. So it doesn't need to be completely accurate. Now I'm going underneath this part, just here. So I bring my pencil out, put my finger on the pencil there. Dot to dot. And then around here, the wall is further out. The wall here is further out than the part where the board's clicking into. So just get a bit of an offcut, put it there. Click that in. So now I can see the distance there. So again, with my pencil, put it up to the wall and put it on the edge of the bottom of the clicking system. Put it on the top of the board so that the distance of the clicking system, the bottom click, will give me my expansion gap. So that's the wall there, so I'll put a mark there. We'll just line that up. So that line there is that line. That line there is the edge of my door frame. So I want to go underneath the door frame to the wall, there, to the wall, and then dot to dot again. Now the more times you practice this, you'll see that it is extremely quick to do, to measure a board. So here we go. Usually one cut inside, but it's not gonna a bit of a miserable day today, a bit drizzly, so. That's the board cut. There we go. Like I say, here we've still got the expansion gap there, and it's just rough cut underneath the door frame. We know we've cut all the bottom of the door frame out, so it's not touching anything, and that's that board cut in position. So a little bit hard to grasp at first, but the more times you do it, the more times you practice it, you'll learn to do it that way a bit faster. We'll show this time and time again, so hopefully we'll help you pick it up. But it's by far the quickest way to measure a board, cut a board, and put it in position. So if you like what you see, and you want us to give you a few tips and pointers how we fit our floors, then subscribe to our channel, Laminate Master, and we'll see you soon.